Marcus finally bought his dream car after years of saving. He was so excited that he posted it on social media with a caption about hard work paying off. Within hours, his phone was buzzing with messages. His college roommate suddenly remembered they existed and wanted to catch up. His cousin, who hadn't spoken to him in 3 years, was asking for a loan. And his coworker started making comments about how some people get all the luck, while conveniently forgetting Marcus worked double shifts for 2 years to afford that car. What Marcus didn't realize is that he just handed toxic people the perfect ammunition to use against him. Welcome to Mind Vault, where we unlock the psychology behind success, relationships, and human behavior. Today, we're diving into the twisted ways toxic people weaponize your wins and, more importantly, how to keep your achievements from becoming their ammunition. Here's something nobody tells you about success. Toxic people don't celebrate it, they weaponize it. And they've turned this into an art form that would make military strategists jealous. These people have somehow figured out how to make your good news feel like bad news, and honestly, it's both impressive and infuriating. Think about it this way. Normal people see your success and either feel inspired or genuinely happy for you. Toxic people see your success and immediately start calculating how they can use it for their own benefit. You could cure cancer and they'd complain about how you're making all the other doctors look bad. The first weapon in their arsenal is what I call the achievement hijack. This is when toxic people take your success and make it all about them. You get a promotion, suddenly they're telling everyone how they always knew you had potential and how they helped you get there. You buy a house, they're the ones who encouraged you to save money. It's like they're running some kind of success pyramid scheme where they're always at the top, even when they contributed absolutely nothing. It's the psychological equivalent of someone jumping into your selfie right as you're about to take it, except they somehow manage to make themselves the main subject. Then there's the guilt trip express. And let me tell you, these people have frequent flyer miles on this route. The moment you achieve something, they'll start talking about how they're struggling, how they wish they could afford what you have, or how lucky you are compared to them. They'll say things like, must be nice, with just enough passive-aggressive seasoning to make you feel guilty for being happy about your own success. What's particularly insidious about this tactic is the timing. They don't bring up their struggles when you're having a regular Tuesday. No, they save it for the exact moment you're celebrating something good. You post about your graduation? Suddenly they're talking about how they couldn't afford college. It's like they've appointed themselves as the emotional tax collectors of your achievements. You succeeded? Great, now you owe them sympathy, attention, or actual money. But perhaps the most insidious weapon is the success minimizer. These people have turned downplaying your achievements into an Olympic sport. You got a degree? Well, everyone has degrees nowadays. You started a business? The market is so oversaturated. You lost weight. It's probably just water weight. They have this supernatural ability to find the one tiny flaw or stroke of luck in your success story and blow it up until it overshadows everything you actually accomplished. It's like they have achievement X-ray vision that only sees the negative. You could climb Mount Everest and they'd say, well, you had oxygen tanks, so it wasn't that hard. The psychology behind this is actually fascinating if you can step back from wanting to shake these people. Toxic individuals often suffer from what psychologists call external locus of control. They believe that good things happen to other people because of luck, connections, or unfair advantages, while bad things happen to them because the world is rigged against them. Your success challenges this worldview, so instead of examining their own beliefs, they have to find a way to diminish your achievements to maintain their victim narrative. There's also something called comparison theory at play here. Most people use social comparison to motivate themselves. They see someone succeed and think, if they can do it, maybe I can too. But toxic people use comparison as a weapon of self-destruction. They see your success as evidence of their failure, and instead of using it as inspiration, they use it as ammunition for their internal pity party. Then they turn around and try to drag you down to their level because misery loves company, and apparently misery also loves to RSVP to your success party, uninvited. Here's where it gets really twisted. Toxic people have figured out that your achievements can be used to manipulate you in the future. They'll bring up your success whenever they want something from you. You can afford it now, or you're doing so well, surely you can help me out. Or my personal favorite, I supported you when you were nobody. It's like they're keeping a psychological receipt book of your achievements and they plan to cash in later. They've essentially turned your success into their personal ATM. This is particularly common with family members and old friends who feel entitled to your success because they knew you when. They act like your achievements somehow belong to them too, like they're shareholders in your life who deserve dividends. You'll hear things like, "We always believed in you," even if they spent years telling you your dreams were unrealistic. Suddenly, your success becomes a collective achievement, but only when there's something in it for them. The manipulation gets even more sophisticated when they start using your achievements to guilt you into maintaining relationships with them. After everything I did for you when you were struggling, they'll say, conveniently rewriting history to make their minimal support sound like they personally carried you to the finish line. They use your success as evidence that you owe them your continued attention, time, or resources. The reverse psychology sabotage is another favorite trick. They'll praise your achievements so excessively and publicly that it becomes uncomfortable and suspicious. They'll tell everyone how amazing you are until it sounds sarcastic, or they'll build you up so much that the eventual fall feels more dramatic. It's like they're loading the pedestal with dynamite before putting you on it. Now, let's talk about the achievement gatekeeping. This is when toxic people decide that your success isn't real success because it doesn't meet their arbitrary criteria. You got promoted? Well, it's not like you're the CEO. You bought a house? It's not in the best neighborhood. You graduated? It's not from Harvard. They've somehow appointed themselves as the judges of what counts as real achievement, and spoiler alert, nothing you do will ever quite make the cut. The most frustrating part is how these people manage to make your success about their feelings. You achieved something awesome, but suddenly you're comforting them about how your success makes them feel bad about themselves. It's like you won the lottery and somehow ended up apologizing for buying the ticket. They've mastered the art of emotional jujitsu, using your good energy to fuel their drama. But here's what's really happening on a deeper level. Toxic people understand that achievements represent more than just success. They represent hope, possibility, and evidence that hard work can pay off. By attacking your achievements, they're not just trying to bring you down, they're trying to kill the hope that things can get better. They want you to believe that success is either impossible or meaningless, because if you believe that, you'll stop trying, and misery really does love company. So how do you protect your achievements from these success vampires? First, understand that their reaction to your success tells you everything about them and nothing about your accomplishment. When someone tries to diminish your achievements, they're basically waving a giant red flag that says, "I am threatened by your growth." Thank them for the clarity and move on. But here's something crucial to understand. You don't have to engage with their negativity at all. There's this weird social pressure to defend your achievements when someone attacks them. But defending yourself often just gives them more ammunition. It's like trying to win an argument with someone who's already decided you're wrong no matter what you say. The best response to someone minimizing your success? Thanks for your input. Then change the subject or walk away. Second, develop what I call achievement boundaries. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your success, and you certainly don't owe anyone access to the details of how you achieved it. Share your wins with people who genuinely celebrate them, not with people who treat your success like a personal attack on their life choices. These boundaries aren't about being secretive or arrogant. They're about protecting your energy and enthusiasm from people who want to drain both. Think of it this way. You wouldn't let someone into your house if they were going to steal your stuff. Why would you let someone into your emotional space if they're going to steal your joy? Third, master the art of the information diet. Toxic people can't weaponize information they don't have. You don't have to announce every promotion, purchase, or personal victory to everyone in your circle. It's not being secretive, it's being strategic. Some people earn the right to celebrate with you, and some people haven't earned that privilege yet. Fourth, practice the gray rock method when toxic people try to make your success about them. Give them the most boring, unemotional responses possible. Thanks for the feedback. Or, that's an interesting perspective, work wonders. Don't feed their drama with your energy or emotions. Fifth, flip the script on the guilt trips. When someone tries to make you feel bad about your success, respond with genuine concern for them. It sounds like you're going through a tough time. Have you considered talking to someone about that? This either shows them you care if they're genuinely struggling, or it calls out their manipulation if they're just being toxic. Either way, you win. And finally, remember that protecting your achievements isn't selfish. It's necessary. Your success doesn't take away from anyone else's potential for success. The world isn't running out of achievements. There's not some cosmic scoreboard where your win means someone else has to lose. Your success actually proves that success is possible, and that's a gift to everyone around you who's willing to see it that way. The truth is, toxic people use your achievements against you because they've given up on their own. They've decided that success is either impossible or not worth pursuing, so they need to prove that your success is somehow illegitimate to validate their decision to quit trying. Don't let their surrender become your ceiling. Your achievements are proof that you can set goals and reach them, that you can overcome obstacles, and that you have the power to change your circumstances. That's incredibly threatening to people who have convinced themselves that they're powerless. But their discomfort with your power doesn't mean you should dim your light. Remember, you didn't achieve success to make other people comfortable. You achieved it because you worked for it, deserved it, and earned it. Anyone who tries to use your achievements against you is telling you exactly who they are. Believe them, protect your energy, and keep achieving anyway. The best revenge against people who try to weaponize your success? More success. Keep growing, keep achieving, and keep surrounding yourself with people who see your wins as inspiration rather than ammunition. Because at the end of the day, your achievements belong to you, and no one gets to decide what they mean except you. What's the weirdest way someone has tried to use your success against you? Drop your story in the comments because I guarantee it'll make someone else feel less alone in dealing with these success saboteurs. And if you want more insights into the psychology of toxic behavior and how to protect yourself, subscribe to MindVault. Until next time, keep achieving and keep those achievements protected from the people who don't deserve to celebrate them with you.